altering height and depth. So here's a closet that we designed in the previous video, and we're just going to make a few changes just so you know how to make the changes. Click on the Component Options tool after you selected the unit, and on the height, you can select whatever height you want. I'm going to select 73.858, and then hit Apply. You'll see that the height has automatically adjusted, so that now the height is lower than it was before. But now we kind of have a problem since this rod is floating in space and there's no side on the other component. So now we can go to the component options for that unit and click side right, finish right, and click apply, and you'll see that there's now a face added on the right side of that component. So go back to this unit and click component options again. Now click the depth to be 22 and hit apply. And you'll see that the unit has automatically moved out more, so that it has a higher depth than it was before. But now again, the right side is missing for this unit. So you can repeat the same process. And click component options, go down, side right, finish right, and apply. Adjusting toe kick TK height. The toe kick is a long, thin piece along the bottom of the unit. So in the component options window, you can adjust the TK height. I'm going to adjust it to 2.5 and then hit apply. And you'll see that the height of the toe kick has automatically gone down. And if I press 0, you'll see that the toe kick height is 0. So if we select the other unit, and again, click the toe kick height to be 0, you'll see that the toe kick height is 0. And the last unit, we can do the same thing. You'll see that there is 0 toe kicks in our closet now. Changing adjustable shelves SA and fixed shelves SF. All these shelves on this unit here can actually be adjusted. The number of shelves can be adjusted. Right now the quantity is set to 8. I'm going to change it to 3, and you'll see that there are 3 adjustable shelves and 1 fixed shelf on the unit now. The fixed shelf will stay at 1, but you can adjust the adjustable shelves to whatever amount you want. So I'm going to go ahead and change it back to 4 now and hit apply, and you'll see that there are 4 adjustable shelves now. And you can really change this to whatever you want, based on personal preference, of course. Adding or removing cabinet backs. Again, in the component options menu, you can hit backs, yes or no. If you hit yes and apply, you'll see that the back has now been added. So instead of seeing the white wall in the back, you'll actually see the same material that the unit is made out of. And if you hit no and hit apply, you'll see that the back is no longer there, and you can see the wall in the background. Very, very simple. And this really applies for almost every unit. So I'm just going to change the backs to all yes here, so that you can see what it would look like if all the backs were there. Changing the color. Again, in the component options menu, you can close out of that. Make sure you hit the floor, select component options. Then under closet color, you can select whatever color you want. I'm selecting beechwood in this case, and I'm hitting apply. You'll notice that nothing has happened. Click the interact with dynamic components tool and just click whatever you want to change the color to. So you just go ahead and left click. So now if I want to do winter cherry, I'm going to hit apply. Again, go to the interact with the dynamic components tool and just click whatever you want to change the color to. Again, white chocolate, same process. And you'll see that the color has changed. So now you can also change the material, the floor color, by just doing floor material and swapping between each color. Opening and closing feature. If you go back to the component options tool, you'll see that for some units, for this one, there are some drawers in it. You can actually hit open and choose either open or close. I'm going to hit open and then apply. And once you hit apply, the drawers will actually open from the unit itself. Here's a hamper unit, and we're just going to do the same thing. Instead of close, I'm going to hit open and apply, and you'll see that the hamper and drawer open simultaneously. Placing components on different walls. We've all been doing components on the same wall, so now if we add a left wall here, and we want to place something on this left wall instead of the back wall, which we've placed everything else, I'm just going to add a medium hang. You can add any unit. Make sure it's on face and component to snap to the left. And you'll notice that it's not on the right side of the wall right now. We want to rotate this so that it's actually on the right side. So you can go to component options, pick wall, hit left and apply, and you'll see that it automatically snaps over to the left wall. You can close out of this window. We can finish the right side, and just like the previous video, if we go to camera, parallel projection, and then hit the top view, we can move this to wherever we want using the move tool by clicking and dragging along the green axis now instead of the red axis. So you'll see that it kind of alters, but as long as you're on the green axis, it's a perfect 90-degree angle. And again, same process for whatever other component you want to add to your left wall. Just click component options with the unit, pick wall and left, and then apply. And again, just like the previous video, if you want to match two units together, just click endpoint of component, then on edge of component, and you'll see that automatically snaps into place. And there you go, you have two units on the left wall now. So now if I click the right wall, you'll see that it will automatically not snap to the right wall. That's because when we originally placed it, we placed it on edge and component on the left wall. So if you want to place something on the right wall or any other wall, you have to make sure it's on face and component with that wall. Now I'm going to snap it to the right wall in this case, and it will automatically snap to that wall.